And now shifting focus to the southern border with Mexico, where hundreds of migrants are abandoning their journey towards the United States. The caravan, which began earlier this week with around 3,000 migrants, has now dwindled to just half after Donald Trump won re-election.
We wanted to get to the United States. Now that Trump won, we do not know what to do. May it be God's will, since we are taking this course, that we have to arrive, even if it is to knock on the door, to see if they open it for us. I don't know what to do anymore, because we left a very terrible regime. Returning to Venezuela is like being shot in the head.
Donald Trump doesn't like Latinos. Donald Trump said he was going to remove all Latinos from the United States, a massive deportation. So now it's going to be harder to get in. There are going to be new laws, new regulations, new rules, and now it's going to be harder for us Latinos to get there.
No, sir. It's not that he doesn't like Latinos. It's that he doesn't want entitled migrants to cross over the border, skip the line without being vetted properly. Just as much as I don't want you inside of my house without a proper invitation because I don't know who the hell you are. Well, hello everyone. As you can see, the caravan has been somewhat dispersed, but let's not get too comfortable. The bleeding continues. With that in mind, please welcome back to my channel, Leito or Lay Trash. And here in this video, he says, well, guys, first and foremost, I want to thank God. And a lot of you were asking who will be paying for these medical bills. Well, guys, it's all thanks to you. You are great people. You are working hard every day and giving us 30% of your salary so that we can take advantage of these benefits. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. With all of the medications completely paid. Right now, we are under Medicaid. Well, my wife and my daughter. Myself, I'm just getting some cash from my followers. But my daughter and my wife are insured. They have a nice health insurance right now. The care they're giving them is just beautiful. Well, as I was telling you, we are taking advantage of Medicaid, and I want to tell all the Venezuelan ladies that are pregnant right now, that are scared because of all of the debts of medical bills. Forget about that, capiche? Just forget about it. The people that pay taxes will cover for those expenses. Capiche? That video was posted about a year ago. And yes, if you were wondering, he's still under custody and hasn't been deported as of this recording. But I wanted to give you that as reference because Lay Trash's message has gone a long way. Please meet Guatemalan migrant Rose, spelled R-O-U-S. She has become somewhat of an expert in the Birthright citizenship benefit topic since she is giving a lot of her migrant followers tutorials on how to take advantage of this system right from New York City. But more on Rose a little bit later. It is now time to do the Donkey of the Week, and boy, do we have a long list of candidates, especially since their meltdowns continue in reaction to President Trump's historic victory.
Need more time. I know some people don't ever get their citizenship, but we worked so hard for it. She worked so hard for it. I was just a kid. We came here because she wanted a better life for us. She wanted a better education for us. She wanted for us to have a better future. And now this is all gonna be taken away because of him. Because of that stupid. Oh my God. Stupid a felon. I don't want him here anymore.
I'm f***ing feral today. Feral! If you see me, keep walking. Do not make eye contact. Do not square up at me. Don't act like you know me. Like, I want to eat, like, maybe they voted for Kamala, but, like, I want to eat them right now. Like, I want to take a bite out of those glutes in a bad way.
I'm so glad you guys got your cheap ass groceries and your cheap ass gas, because you're broke as shit. You're fucking broke. You're fucking broke. Broke. I said, I'm fucking serious. You're fucking broke.
I personally think that if all of these men are voting to take our rights away, they don't deserve to touch a woman for the next 4 years. So, hope you thought that through, you guys.
I swear to God, if you idiots elect that demented man, I will burn this whole place to the ground.
Wow. I can watch these all day long. Now, unfortunately, some of them were deeply disturbing.
I'm done crying. My sadness is over. My anger has set in. I am a very petty person, and I am very proud of that. Love it about myself, actually. And so I say this in the most disrespectful way possible. I don't care if you are my family. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if we've been friends our entire lives. You can literally go f*** yourself if you voted for Donald Trump. If you are so sad about your groceries being expensive, get a better fucking paying job. Do better in life. Get a education. Do something. Because you're stupid. And I hope you go jump off of a bridge.
I would go as far to say that I would purchase a Glock, and if you and I are walking on the same street and it's dark out and you're a white male, you have to be white for this to count, okay? If you're a white male, even if you don't approach me, I will shoot you. Yeah, I know. So, has to be on the street, you and I, has to be at nighttime. During the day, not so much, but at nighttime, okay? And you have to have very white skin and be a male.
Guys, the fake mainstream media and the leaders from the radical left are to blame for the mental health crisis America is currently facing.
I think in a normal country, we would say, hold on a second, maybe we need to have a different set of regulations for social media platforms now they're this big.
It would help if we could regulate social media, because one of the biggest offenders is DC and Congress have not been able to do one thing in regard to the rogue corporations of social media.
And then moves them through YouTube videos, through podcasts, moves them from that annoyance all the way slowly to a full-blown fascist politic. We don't have the equivalent of Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson to move that man in a feminist direction.
But if the platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control. And it's not just the social and psychological effects, it's real harm.
It's pure insanity. But here's the one that takes the cake.
I disagree. All right. I think that I'd like to reframe the conversation. I think Bernie Sanders is wrong. I think the more relevant question actually is, what is wrong with America? I think what is wrong with our country that the Republican Party would choose as a candidate and support a candidate who is an insurrectionist, who is an election denier, who is someone who is twice impeached, 34-time convicted felon, someone who has been accused of alleged sexual misconduct by 26 women, found liable for sexual abuse. What is wrong with this country that they would choose a message of divisiveness, of xenophobia, of racism, of misogyny over a message of inclusiveness.
It's
on the
condescending.
Democratic side.
There is a
condescending.
The way that the left speaks to its voters, it really
You mean
is
a message of joy and inclusiveness.
No, the message of not being educated, being dumb, and what's wrong with America. Who said that?
Sonny just did. What is wrong with
Joy,
America?
my point here is that
that's not what Kamala Harris said.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
My point is, I don't blame Joe Biden. I don't blame Kamala Harris. Go back as far as you want. I blame a messaging within the Democratic Party.
You don't blame the Republican
Party? Can I just
Party at
finish
all?
my point, please? I obviously have a problem. Anyone has a problem with Donald Trump. The bigger question should be, yes, Sonny, why did they vote for him?
Yes.
In sweeping.
So they need to be introspective.
No, we need to be introspective. If we voted for Kamala Harris, we need to say what didn't resonate with the voters. Do you know what didn't resonate with the voters? When they were saying we don't feel safe and the left focused on defund the police and bail reform.
Yeah.
When they said we're worrying about,
also
can I just
focused
finish?
on gun
Let me
control.
just finish real quickly. When they were focused on renaming
an hour show, ladies.
Joy, when they were focused on renaming schools, there were people saying, hey, students are destroying colleges. I paid for that. I sent them there. They can't learn. And everyone apologized for it and didn't want to attend to it. They also denied the border was a crisis and kept saying, no, it's fine. This is not a...
There was a border bill, though. There was a border bill.
Yes, but Joy, my point is they screened. They didn't vote for him because he's a racist or a misogynist. They voted because they needed help in their everyday lives.
I just love watching these clips. And then we got videos like this one that's AI generated, but isn't AI a beautiful thing when used properly? I mean, I just adore clips like this. Anyhow, Sonny, I knew this day would come. Hence, please step forward. I hereby announce you as the donkey of the week. It's just wonderful. Guys, please smash the like button, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know. Furthermore, we have an important message from President-elect Trump.
As part of my plan to secure the border on day one of my new term in office, I will sign an executive order making clear to federal agencies that under the correct interpretation of the law, going forward, the future children of illegal aliens will not receive automatic U.S. citizenship. It's things like this that bring millions of people to our country, and they enter our country illegally.
Wow, that's a huge announcement. I can already hear the liberals crying from miles and miles away. But why is this so important to this country? Well, that brings me back to Rose. That's her and her boyfriend kissing and having a good time. Additionally, Rose does makeup and sells products from her TikTok page. You see, she has plenty of time to do all of these things because she is taking advantage of the birthright citizenship benefits that the current and stupid government has given her. Therefore, it is now time to put her front and center so that we can learn all of these tips. Hell, I didn't know these benefits were available in such a manner. By the same token, she gave us her reaction to President Trump's historic victory. And I'll be going over all of those details right now. Let's get started.
I'm sorry. No! Why? Do you really hate me that bad? Trump 2024! Let's go! I'm so excited as a bitch. I had to come outside and get some fresh air. We pushed that motherfucking black vote while y'all sit up there talking about something. As we can see, more than half of America is racist. Refund it, boy. A whole bunch of black folks voted for Trump, bitch. And remember, black people can't be racist. That's what y'all say. Y'all sat up here and bashed out of black men. Now y'all big mad. We don't give a damn. Come on over here, my black kings. We always accepted you over here, baby.
All right, Dan. So this is Rose, guys, the Guatemalan migrant who is taking advantage of the system and teaching others how to do it. So please give her your regards in the comment section below. There she is promoting her products that she's selling from TikTok shop. Isn't she a sweetheart? Of course, she would put the Guatemalan flag in her bedroom. You know, Guatemala is helping her so much with her newborn. Goes to show that this birthright citizenship and the abuse of the system is not exclusive to the Venezuelans, okay? It's happening throughout many nationalities. Not all, of course, not all, but many of those that cross the border and know the tricks to take advantage of the system. I do want to say that I couldn't find any information as to how she entered the country. When did she come in? She did not provide any of those details. She just posts videos selling her stuff and dancing and whatever. She did give us some information in some clips, but only about the benefits she is receiving. So I do want to make sure you guys understand that, okay? But at the same time, based on the details she's providing in her videos and the way she reacted to President Trump's victory, it leads me to believe that she crossed the border and she's a migrant. So here in this video, she puts in the caption, "I am in New York City." So this video is for the mommies or the mothers that have any doubts and are in New York and would like to know details about my experience. I can tell you everything and help you guys. I gave birth in a New York City hospital. I applied to the Health First insurance. To be honest, my experience here was beautiful. The nurses and the staff were awesome. They would check on us to see if we needed anything, and they made sure that we were okay. In case I wanted to stand up and I couldn't do it, they were there to assist me. From the moment this started until I gave birth, I don't have anything to complain about. I am so thankful to God and the entire staff that took care of me every single moment. If you guys have any questions or any doubts, please leave me those questions in the comment section. Okay, future mothers, remember that fear is your worst enemy. Don't be scared. Just ask if you have any doubts. And if something is wrong in your hospital or clinic, please make sure to say something about it. Here's another video, and she says, for the future moms in New York, please report yourself. Meaning, please present yourself here in my comment section. That's what she's saying. If you have any doubts of how they would treat you in the hospital, or what or where you need to apply for a health insurance so that you can apply to other programs such as WIC or diaper bank, food stamps, etc. And if you have any doubts about what the hospital will ask you in regards to recognizing your baby or what you need to take with you before you give birth. Oh, and then we see, I think that's her husband or boyfriend. Of course, that his face was completely covered. I'm sure he knows this is not right. So he's not that stupid to put his face in front of the camera. I hope he wasn't vaping. I mean, I'm not sure what he was doing there, but I'm just hoping he wasn't doing that there. Anyway, so she says, if you have any of those questions, I can help you. Just go to the comment section or I'll reply via video. One way or the other, my experience here in America can certainly help you. So please leave your comments and I will help you. Sending you guys big hugs and a lot of good vibes to all of you future mothers in this country. Everything will be okay. Oh, and you can only imagine her comment section. A lot of people reaching out to her for those tips. Here's another video. She says, here are some tips for the first-time mothers. Number one, when you are pregnant, you can apply to a health insurance, even if you're a migrant, so that you don't have to pay $1 for any visit or the time where you're going to give birth. Number two, you can apply to the WIC program to get coupons. You can apply to EBT, and you can apply to the state so that they can give you a car seat, a cradle, etc. Number three, you can apply to the diaper bank and even to get clothing for your baby. If you have any questions, comment down below. Here's another video, and it says tips for those first-time mothers in the US. Number one, in order to recognize your child, it's not mandatory for the parents to be married. Now, this is very important because you know that some of them are together, but they say they are either separated or they're single parents so that the government can assist them. I'm not saying that, she is not married legally in the US, although from the videos we're about to watch, she's not wearing any ring in her fingers. So again, I'm just guessing here, okay? But she is stating that here, that you don't have to be married. And we know that in a lot of cases, they are together, but on paper, they are single. Okay, so that's her tip number one. Tip number two, if you don't have a passport or an American ID, you can use any ID from your own country. Number three, if for any reason your husband cannot go with you to recognize your baby, you can always fill out the details of the father and bring his ID, so he doesn't even have to be present. Number four, the certificate of birth will arrive in about 2 weeks from the date of birth. All right, and here's another video, and she says, the birth certificate came to me in about 2 weeks from the time I gave birth. Here she is showing the information that she received, right? The certificate of birth. I received 2 certificate of birth, she's saying, and her social security, the baby's social security card. I want to point out, guys, she says, I am in New York City, so every state is different. In some states, you can fill out some details in the hospital and they will bring everything to your house. But other states, you have to bring the certificate of birth to get the rest of the documents. So I received a certificate, she says, under my husband's name and one under mine. Again, she says husband, but I don't see any ring on those fingers. Not that that means anything, but just pointing it out to you guys. She says each of these envelopes with the certificate of birth come with a copy of the documentation that the fathers filled out during the registry. Here you can see both of the certificates for my daughter. And of course, she's covering them with the number 2. But you can see a little bit of them in the background there. And this is my baby's social security card. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, she says, if you have any questions in the comment section. And she seems very happy, guys. Can you believe it? Should we end birthright citizenship so that this nonsense comes to an end, or should we just allow it? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. And as you're typing your response, let's move on to the next video. On this one, she says, This is what Wick gives a mother and her 7-month baby in America. Okay, guys, get ready. We're going shopping now. The baby receives 32 jams, 24 ounces of cereal, and 4 bottles of milk. The mother receives 3 juices, 4 gallons of milk, 16 ounces of cheese, 36 ounces of cereal, $52 worth of fruits and veggies, 2 pounds of beans, either canned or in a bag, 32 ounces of yogurt, 16 ounces of bread, and a dozen eggs. If you have any doubts, she says, ask me in the comment section below or follow my second account. All right. On this video, she says the following. This is what Wick gives my 1-year-old baby in America. You get 4 apples, a quarter of watermelon, 4 oranges, and a bag of grapes and bananas. You get 2 juices, 3 gallons of milk, but I'm only going to take 2 right now. I'll pick up the third one later. Okay, and then here we get, what do we get? 32 ounces of yogurt. The yummy face. The yummy emoji right there on the screen. You get 16 ounces worth of cheese, eggs again, 36 ounces of cereal, 1 pound of beans. So you don't forget where you're from, guys. She puts LOL. All right, here she says we paid. I'm not sure who's we. Maybe that's us. We paid, right? And then here she says, all right, time to go home. Now, this is another video, and she says, come with me, guys, to go food shopping with the Wick card. And she puts the American flag, the Guatemalan flag emoji right there on the screen. Right, so proud of Guatemala, right? All right, so here she says the following. I'm going to buy everything I need except some fruits that I already picked up. So that's around $15 that's already paid for. That she bought before this video, she's saying. So here we have some beans, cereal, and she's showing the Wick sticker on the price tag. She says if you're confused, you can always double check with the price tag. It has the WIC logo on it, and that's easier to find the products that are approved. Or you can also scan them, she says, on the Wick app. All right, she's showing right there how to do it. Okay, more cereals, she says. I'm also going to pick up the jams for my baby. Here are the jams. And also the 3 cans of cereals. Additional, yeah. Those cereals right there. And cheese. Okay, I get this cheese as well to make some eggs and whatnot. And here's the milk. You can buy different brands, okay, that have different colors on the top. And the yogurt that's approved, all of these here are approved. But I'm going to take this one. Now the eggs. Okay. I'm going to bring this is the medium size. That's what's approved. This bread, 16 ounces. We have different brands, but you see the logo right there, Wick approved. Remember to scan all of these products with your app to verify. Here I am going to pay for everything. I guess she means the taxpayers are going to pay for everything. She's taking too much credit. Anyway, so she says, this is what they're giving to both my daughter and I. Okay, so it's mixed here. of these benefits. And this is how much I spent. $262 on this one food shopping trip. So bye-bye, she says. Likewise, there's this other clip where she says, I'm happy shopping in USA using my WIC card, and the people are criticizing me. So she's saying that she doesn't care what you guys think about her. And then the question is, what does WIC give my 1-year-old baby? Now, she answered that before, right, in the previous video, but she loves making these videos, guys. So here she's going to show us again what WIC is paying for here. $26 worth of fruits, a bag of grapes, 4 apples, 3 pears, a mandarin, and a piece of watermelon. So that's a total, I guess, of the $26. Isn't this great that I'm able to show you this, right? Then the fake mainstream media says, oh, they're providing misinformation. Right, this is misinformation right here. Such a disgrace. Look how they're destroying this country. It's unbelievable. Here she says, the majority of these juices are approved by the WIC program. So I'm going to bring my 2 juices from the Juicy Juice brand. Okay, there they are. I think she grabbed strawberry and apple. And then the milk. I'm going to take 3 gallons of milk. Lactate brand. She says, just remember that when you can only buy half a gallon is that one right there. She showed the little one. But the bigger ones are these. Here's the cheese. She said the cheeses are here. And you see the WIC logo right there. I usually bought these ones right here. But now I started trying this one. Oh, how nice. She's trying different brands. Beautiful. All right. Yogurt without sugar, she's saying she's going to get. Okay. Probiotic. Wow, good. Okay. Very nice. All right, so she says you cannot take the jumbo eggs, but the medium ones you can. The normal size or the medium size. Okay. Hey, Americans, I hope you guys are taking notes. I mean, you don't get tutorials like this every day, okay? So take notes. I'm about to cross the border myself at this point. What a disgrace. There she is with the bread. Look at that, all of us working hard. And she's getting these rewards from our taxes. How nice. Love how this system works. It's remarkable. She's getting the cereals. Again, trying different brands, different flavors. 1 pound of beans. She's getting her favorite. You can also do cans, she said. It could be canned or bagged. But I'm going to take this one. Okay. And that's what WIC gives my daughter to survive here in America, in New York, to be more specific. But she's not done, guys. Here she says, I'm going to show you my food shopping with the WIC card. And she puts the American and Guatemalan flag on the caption again. All right, so here we are. These are the products I purchased with my WIC card. I'm going to teach you how to scan, she says. Okay, sometimes if you're unsure, you can scan the products, just double check. This is how I scan. And if it's in green, then it's approved. You see, it's approved. And if it's red, then you can always return it and switch it for something that's approved. Okay. So here I'm paying. She says, I'm paying. And those of you that are criticizing me, you know what? It's your problem, guys. You know, do whatever you want with your criticism. Because this is not the government. We don't live from the government. This is not from the government. Okay? Do research, she says. No, she said this is not from the government. Do your research, guys. So delusional to believe that all of this is coming from whose pockets, I want to know. So she says, I'm going to show you the ticket at the end of the video. She says how I got the fruits. There's a ticket right there. Okay, or the receipt. Everything shows up right there. I took a screenshot right there so you can see. Oh yeah, and before I forget, this was her response to President Trump's victory. She responded with a meme. Of course she would. Most of them think this is all a joke. So she wrote, guess who's going back to Guatemala now that this Mr. won? And she put the meme right there. But I think her dreams may come true. I think so. And that's all she wrote. So what do you guys learn from this Birthright Citizenship benefit tutorial? Honestly, I don't even know what else to say. It's truly incredible. Please smash the like button, subscribe, share with everyone you know. You'll never watch videos like this on fake CNN or MSNBC. Never, ever, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.